will have to serve more time if state lawmakers succeed in increasing the penalties. In downtown Dayton, Mike Campbell, News Center 7.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydaghs.
Talked about the top of the show as we look further into the week. Wednesday, Thursday night, serious concerns that you've been paying very close attention to, McCall.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of the times our viewers and people in general start to get hyper-focused on snow totals when there's actually a lot of other impactful components to this storm system. We're talking about ice. That will fall before snow for most of the Miami Valley, enough that it could cause some power outages. And then also gusty winds while the snow is falling, that blizzard-like conditions may occur. So I'm going to break it all down for you just so you're prepared, especially if you need to be out on the roadways from late Wednesday through Thursday into your day Friday. Now we do have a winter storm watch that will go into effect on Wednesday and lasting through 7 a.m. on Friday morning across the Miami Valley. Butler warning, Clinton County, you're not under that winter storm watch, but you will likely be placed under a winter weather advisory at the very least as the storm system gets closer to the area. On the roads, tomorrow's a dry day, so if you need to do some last-minute errands, tomorrow will be the best day. Temperatures will be pretty mild as well. Now, Wednesday, I don't see much in the way of significant wintry weather. Now, there is a chance up near Salina and Wapakoneta that's a little bit different for you. You may see some wintry weather already, but the rest of us primarily steady, widespread rain. And then Thursday, that's the mess of the day for us. Lingering conditions into Friday, keeping a lot of the Miami Valley still rather icy. So here's what you need to know. Because of the rain that we see on Wednesday, it is enough rain that the crews will be unable to get outside and pre-treat in advance of this storm system. They're going to have to wait for the storm to start to switch over to wintry weather. Ice could cause some power outages as we're looking at some spots a quarter to maybe a half an inch of ice. And then again, some blizzard-like conditions as winds really begin to kick up heading into Thursday. Here's a look outside and seeing all is quiet for now. Temperatures are starting to cool back from those 30s into the 20s. The storm system that's going to wreak all the havoc, this low pressure system in the Dakotas, will move toward the Great Lakes. Initially tomorrow we get a warm front that wedges in that warm air, and then some colder air is going to be shoved in by a cold front behind it. So initially you get that cold air kicking in the lower levels of the atmosphere. That's when you're going to get the freezing rain. As we cool the environment, then you get the sleet, and then finally over to snow. So here's Futurecast for Tuesday. We will have mainly dry conditions. Then by Wednesday morning, we start to see the rain and the freezing rain approaching. Through most of your Wednesday, you can see a good majority of the areas mainly rain here. There's 4:30, but starting to get that snow north and west. We will see primarily snow there for a longer duration of time. That's why our snowfall totals are expected to be higher there. Icing occurring in the middle part of the Miami Valley, and that will continue to be the case as we head through your Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Here's 7 a.m. Thursday, and you can see ice and snow across the area. We may see a little bit of a northerly push of that ice before the snow finally takes back over, and it will be heavy, wet snow. So it's not going to be easy shovelable snow. It's not going to be easy snow for your snowblower to work with either. Snow will continue into Thursday night, and then finally winding down as we head into the day on Friday. Right now, our ice accumulation forecast puts about a quarter to a half an inch of ice right through the central part of the Miami Valley, lesser to the south and east, but we may see this shifting further to the southeast based on these newer models coming in and trying to bring in the colder air a lot quicker. That is good for the central Miami Valley, but not necessarily that great of conditions if you're down toward Butler, Warren, and Clinton County. Right now, 8 to 12 perhaps far north and west, 6 to 10 from Greenville to about Fountain, Dayton area to Springfield, 3 to 6, 1 to 3 down toward Wilmington again, and that's all on top of that accumulation of ice. This may change and adjust as we move through the next 48 hours, so keep coming back for updates. Snow will taper, as I mentioned, on Friday, and then very cold heading into the start of the weekend, below zero Saturday morning, then 20s and 30s for the afternoon.
Thank you, McCall. Iguanas do not like chilly temperatures here in Florida. The National Weather Service said when temps drop below 50, the lizards get sluggish. And when it gets below 45, they go into what's called a cold, stunned state. If they're in trees, they fall out. A woman living here said the iguanas got their color back and started moving when she moved them out into the sun. You know, there are growing concerns. Thousands and thousands of veterans remain remains might be sitting in funeral homes. The VA's plans to fix what some say is a system that has been broken far too long.